Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearthstone 4 as we are playing with Communist China. So somebody had asked to look at the faction map and this is how it looks right now. Axis have had some success in Africa, it seems. Yeah, they're doing alright. Okay, that's because of, I see. That's because of the situation with France. It looks like they are actually then losing territory in Africa. Yeah, they're definitely losing territory in Africa then in that particular instance. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back into the army map here and let's continue our conflict against the Japanese. We're doing very well. We made a lot of progress last episode. Last episode things went pretty well, pretty fantastic. We're going to have this guy, oh he's already going over there. So yeah, it went pretty good overall, really pushing the Japanese off of the mainland. We're not going to push them off. We're not going to push them off in the south. We're only going to fight up here in the north. And the reason for that is because remember, Japan does get that peace treaty if you defeat them. If you push them off the continent. Excuse me. If you push them completely off the continent, then they do have a peace treaty with China, and it might even disband our faction. I'm not entirely sure about that. But yeah, they'll definitely have that peace treaty, which means that Japan would not be occupying mainland China, which would be a problem. So we want to keep them in the war, so we're not going to fight in the south. Instead, we're only going to push them out of the north here for two reasons. One, to try and ensure that the Japanese can't make a comeback if they decide to pull troops off of, because I think they just were pumping them into the American theater to go fight the Americans. If they decide to bring them back, we don't want them to make progress again. And in addition, I'm going to try and request that China gives us some of this land, because initially they're probably going to occupy it. I'm going to see if I can't get control of it, and that'll give us additional factories to make use of, and that would be incredibly helpful. In fact, one thing I'd like to go ahead and do is let's go ahead and recall the attaché here, and instead give it to the Soviets, because we really need to start preparing for the fact, oh, they would not accept it. Why? Because they just don't like us enough, perhaps? Yeah, too low of opinion of us. All right, so we are going to have to improve relations a little bit. That's okay. So we'll improve relations with them. But yeah, we need to start preparing for the fact that we're going to be fighting China probably fairly soon. So let's go ahead and get these guys wrapped up here. That's what we're going to do in this episode. Trying to get them pushed out of here. We're attacking them from two different directions. And yeah, we're going to try and get all this territory here taken up. By the way, I did name that other division. It seemed a couple of people agreed, but the idea that Hidden Dragons is nice for that. So we got Crouching Tigers and Hidden Dragons off of that really old movie. I saw that in the theaters when that came out. That was a really good movie. It's pretty old now, but it's still good. I think it's on Netflix, I believe, if you haven't seen it yet. All right, so we decided we're not going to do any of these except for, I mean, if we were going to do, I don't know if we're going to do anti-imperialism or imperial legacy. We could always do anti-imperialism, and then we wouldn't gain direct control of any of this. I've always felt that Communist China is pretty imperialistic, personally. You know, the real People's Republic of China is pretty imperialistic. A lot of people think that communists aren't imperialistic. I don't know where they get that, because every powerful communist country I've ever seen has been imperialistic, from the Soviet Union to the Chinese, whoever. I mean, those are really the only examples in history we have of large, powerful communist countries, and they've both been imperialistic. So I don't know where. I know that the rhetoric of socialism is anti-imperialistic, but I think you should always base things off of actuality, what actually happens in real life, than what policy is, because ideologies very rarely ever stick to what they say. So yeah, I don't think that necessarily just because we're communists we have to be anti-imperialistic, but I'm fine with going that route. Overall, it really only changes if we're going to conquer them directly or if we're going to let them be free. Now, as far as kicking France out, this does seem the best way to do it. I'm not seeing any other options. Here you have to already control any own state. One of the following must be true. Yeah, you'd have to control Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos to be able to free them in that one. So yeah, if we wanted to make sure at least France isn't in Indochina, I think Imperial Legacy is the only way to really do that. Outside of just declaring war on them and trying to seize control of it. Okay, so let's go and get something done. I think we're pretty much done with everything we really need. Let's go and do the gain base stability. I think that's the reason why we got this one. So that should increase that up to 70%. And then we're going to start working on those other jobs. I mean, really at this point, we don't really... You know what? We should probably cut that guy off. Let's go and bring this tank over here, and we'll work on cutting him off. This guy's here is wrap that up. Excellent. So he should be coming on over here. You don't really need more divisions over here, but might as well take them. So let's go straight over there and grab that port so that we can destroy any divisions that are here. And we're going to need to help him out. Have him come help. Trying not to have my tanks fight too much, but yeah, I haven't really had a whole lot of success in keeping them out of actual battle. So yeah, we'll have that tank grab that port. It looks like he was able to do it on his own. Or maybe. I suppose we'll find out here. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure that all of these guys stay assigned here. Yeah, stay here. So we'll attack there. Then we'll have this guy go grab this. And he did pull back, so that means we're going to be able to destroy both of these divisions. That's excellent. Alright, so we can actually go ahead and have these guys attack here, have these guys attack as well. And yeah, we'll be able to destroy two more Japanese divisions. That's fantastic. And these guys want to provide us Lend-Lease. We'll take that. Now, one question that was asked is because these require convoys, if we're actually doing them, because we don't even have any convoys. And I don't really know how that works, because you can see that, well, one, it shouldn't require convoys, because we have a land route here, so it shouldn't require convoys to it. And you'll see that we're not actually using any convoys. We have one, and none of them are being used. So I think that's just telling you how many convoys that Lend-Lease would take if it did require convoys. But since it doesn't, we shouldn't be losing that, from my understanding. That's the way it looks anyway, since we're not actually using any convoys. So yeah, I just want to focus on getting this wrapped up so we can send all of our divisions here. And there we go. Excellent. So all of our divisions are going to come over to this front now. It should be the entire army. Looks like... Oh, yes, that's right. We have these guys assigned to this front still. All right, so we could go ahead and pull this back a little bit. Or pull this over to here. And we're going to keep these guys here for now, make sure they can't push forward here. And now we're going to go up and try and grab Beijing. So we're going to try and do this the most efficient method possible, if we can. And try and grab Beijing and all of the ports to try and cut off these troops. That's the goal, to get them cut off from supply. So we can get them destroyed. We don't have to fight them later. So everybody's asking for military access and non-aggression pacts, and we will accept those. I don't have any problems with the allies right now. We will go ahead and do the war bonds as well. We'll keep on doing that since we have excess political power. There are more decisions to do here. That's awesome, so that we can try and infiltrate more provinces. A lot more options now. Of course, we don't have any infantry equipment, though, or not enough. We're still lacking on that. So we should probably produce more. We can go ahead and pull from the support equipment. We kind of got an excess of that. I really need anti-air at the moment. So let's actually pull from the support and then put it into anti-air. We'll have to put in infantry equipment a little bit later. Short on some resources here. That's okay. I noticed that we also can get something new here. We can get the tank designer. So let's go ahead and do that. Just because, obviously, we're not going to use them. And we're going to want... I kind of want this one, but I don't think we can get that one. I think that's the one that we blocked ourselves off of. That gives you the max speed. And I always prefer speed for my tanks because it's just so stupidly useful. Just it's ridiculous what you can do with the super fast tanks. And it's become overpowered to the point where I heard that their Paradox are going to be reducing speed bonuses quite a bit. They might have already done it. I'm not entirely sure. I just read that they're reducing it a lot. Might have been in the last patch. I don't think we can get this one, because yeah, we can't go that route. So we are going to have to do the German one, which is good too. It's armor and heart attack, which as far as combat goes, is more useful. I do like speed better though. And I guess that's all we're going to want to do. Yeah, we don't want to change our manpower laws, obviously. Only have 304,000 manpower left. Could change Air Force and Navy. Could get those, but yeah, there's really no reason to. We don't even have an Air Force or a Navy. All right. So let's get all these guys over here. We should also give them a planning bonus. Should have already done that. So let's go ahead and get that going. So these guys start planning. And then we're going to be launching some attacks here. And let's just see how the Chinese are doing on this front. They're not really gaining much territory, if any. The Japanese do not have a lot of troops here defending, so they could, if they wanted to, push forward. But they've decided not to, for whatever reason. And I'm okay with that. Once again, we don't want them to push them off the continent. So I'm hoping that when we get Japan kicked out of this side, the northern side, that'll require them to focus on the south, which is what, we really, really need to happen. All right, so still training up these hidden drags here. I don't really want to do any more, but I think we might have to, just so I don't have to get rid of this. It's fine. Yeah, it is going to soak up all of our equipment. I'm all right with that, I guess. More non-aggression pact offers. I'm going to continue to accept these. You know what, guys? Nah, let's cancel that. We need to get these infiltrations done. The only reason why I did it is just so I didn't have to redo this, and that's a stupid reason to do it. All right, so we're just getting our planning bonus up, guys, and then we're going to be launching some attacks here. Just looking for the best way to do it. Probably to attack that tank unit is what I'm seeing. And we wouldn't want to use this tank, so we would want to go ahead and move over here. Get another division going over that way. I don't know why they put so many in this particular province. And we're still getting planning bonuses up. We are just about there. A couple more days, or one more day. And then we'll be able to launch this attack here. There we go. So some of them aren't full. I suppose we could wait just a little bit longer. There's no reason not to. Let's get the planning bonuses up so we take as least casualties as possible. And yeah, I'm not too... They're definitely pushing forward here. It looks like they are anyway. I don't recall them being right there. All right, so let's go and launch this attack now. So we're going to attack there. We're going to try and get behind them this way. Probably should have sent more divisions up that way. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and send more divisions. And yeah, there's no reason to have this many here with what we are attempting to do here. So assembly line production, excellent. Let's go ahead and get... I think we're done here for right now. Yeah, we are done there. We are 1942, so let's go ahead and get the advanced computing machines. Research as quick as possible since we don't have a ton of research slots. Got the non-aggression pact offer from Australia. We'll take that. So yeah, we just had to defeat that one tank. One unit's going to have to stay here, but we'll go ahead and attack for the next guy now. And then we're going to send this guy. This tank unit, I don't really want... I do want him getting in here fast. I don't really want him going into battle if we can avoid it. Alright, well, he is having a fight. That's fine. We'll push him back here. Alright, so the tank is there. As you can see just how freaking quick he is, which is really nice. Once these guys get here, we'll go and attack up that way. Let's have one go... let's have him attack that way first, and then we'll send this guy over here. And just waiting for more divisions to get up this way. I didn't have them take the railroad, so they'll have fort organization when they get here. We do have the infantry... the infantry equipment to do an infiltration, so let's go ahead and do that. We want to continue here, I think, until we get them all the way up. Yeah. Let's do it in order. I think that makes the most sense. Even though these aren't the... this isn't the best state. Obviously, some of these other states might be superior. But I want to do it so that our territory is continuous. I think that's the smartest way to do it. So let's go ahead and do this one. And that's all the infantry equipment we have. We're going to have to spend... probably the majority of our infantry equipment for that right now, because I really want to get that done. Which is kind of a shame, because I want to build the army up at the same time. But yeah, not really an option. We do have this guy done, so let's go ahead and throw him into the army, and we're going to want to put him right over here. Come help us out. And let's see how we're doing on getting this division done. He's about halfway there. All right. So I'm going to try and contact them and see if they'll accept. They will. Excellent. So that should increase our experience gain a little bit. And, oh, I sent it to Mongolia. God damn it. Shit. Let's recall that. My bad, guys. That was a complete waste. I was not paying attention. I meant to send it to the Soviets. There we go. We lost 100 political power, but it's not like we don't have an excess of it. Yeah, that was my bad, guys. Mongolia is not going to get us. Not going to get us very much... not going to get us very much experience. German Reich issues diplomatic protests. The German envoys have lodged a strong diplomatic protest with their government regarding the presence of our attachés and notions they are currently in military conflict with. They demand the immediate recall of our military mission. No, we're going to send them where we please. And it does result in us losing political power. And we lose opinion with them, but irrelevant. We've already gone down the German branch, so we don't care. I don't care what they have to say. Let's go and get everybody going over here. Same with this guy here. Let's get him moving over there as well. And we won't have him take the railroads, just go nice and slow. It's fine. So we're going to want to go ahead and attack here and attack here to make sure that these guys can't get out. In fact, let's go ahead and send this division over here. Or actually, we'll have them go, have the tank go over there. And then have this guy attack. Just to lock those guys down so they can't leave. I'm just waiting on the tank to get his ass over here. It's pretty quick, so he should be able to get there. And then we're going to need to take that province. So let's go up this way. Gonna have to defend there. Try and get one of these two provinces. We're defending there, so can't... Oh, here we go. All right, so we have cut these guys off. Excellent. Let's go ahead and try and cut these two divisions off as well. And then we can go in and work on getting these guys here destroyed. All right, fantastic. All right, so that is 4 divisions destroyed there. So let's go and grab this province here. These guys are attempting to leave. They are cut off from supply now. So let's get them destroyed. That's 2 more divisions destroyed. Excellent. Let's go ahead and send the tanks across the river as well. See if we can't grab that province. And should have Beijing back in Chinese hands very, very soon. Quite pleased with that. Let's go ahead and have these guys go up this way. The tank will go ahead and go along the coast. Trying to avoid the tank fighting from too much. United Mexican States did join the Allies. Okay. So yeah, they went democratic, and they decided to join the Allies. Alrighty then. So the Allies will have more assistance against the Axis, which they certainly need because Soviets are getting pushed back, guys, as expected. They are not doing well. And we're in the winter too, and they're still making progress. But I would expect that, you know, with it being winter and everything, that the Germans are going to be taking kind of high casualties. And, okay, Mexico's been called in the conflict. Excellent. So just waiting on more troops to get up on this front. I'm going to kind of take a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and send them on the railroads, in fact, so they get here sooner. And then let's just continue pushing along the coast here. I'm just trying to get these troops cut off. So we'll use these rapid tanks to do that. Let's go and attack up that way, just to make sure he can't stop our progress here. I'd assume they don't really have much troops in the back here, so we should be able to move relatively unmolested with these light tanks. I am worried about them being cut off, of course, so we'll have to make sure that these infantry continue to move quickly over here. Let's have this division go this way, for instance. We can go and attack Beijing now. That's just 1 tank unit defending it currently. All right, so let's go ahead and push forward here. Make sure that these guys continue to thicken up the front while the light tank kind of moves and tries to complete our goal here, which is to completely cut off the Japanese troops from supply. That's what I'd like to see happen here. So let's go and go here and here. Again, just give some girth. That guy was not able to attack across the river, so we have to stop that. Let this 1 division move for right now. All right, this guy could go up here. There we go, lovely. So let's send this division here. Just wait for him to get across the river. It's gonna take about a day or so. And let's go and attack that guy. And soon, there we go. All right, so let's get across the river now. Let's go and push forward here. So again, just attack divisions wherever we can. And those guys are attacking over that way. We've gotten Beijing under our hands. Excellent. Let's go and attack these guys here and these guys here. All right, this is looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking the way this is going. This is exactly what we need to have happen in order to get them cut off from supply. We just need to take these ports, which they currently have, just to count them up. 1, and then the ones in Korea, which is 2. And that's it. They currently have 2 ports. Oh, my bad. 3 ports left. 3 ports left that they can supply from. Once we've grabbed all 3 of those ports up, the Japanese troops here will not have supply anymore. Now, of course, these 2 states will still be able to supply their divisions. We're not going to be able to stop that without taking the capital here, which is going to be part of the goal. We're going to be pushing forward to try and take that capital. Let's go and attack these guys here. Still just waiting on troops to get to some of these provinces. These guys are so weak, so we do have relative ease launching these attacks here. And let's go and attack here. Now I'm going to try and get control of these states if they'll let me. It's really hard to say. Yeah, we can't even ask them for control, unfortunately, not yet. because they don't have control of any of these states. So we'll have to wait. I'm really hoping they'll give me control of the state. They might not. Even though I'm doing all the damn work, I might not be able to get control, which would be a shame. So let's just keep on pushing along the coast here, having the infantry do their attacks, pushing forward in any provinces that we can. That guy's attempting to cut us off there, so we're going to have to send some divisions to deal with him. Let's go ahead and go this way. Hopefully it doesn't get cut off. Right now we kind of are dominating though, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and have this guy attack up here. Should be able to defeat him as well. And then this light tank's going to go grab that port for us. There is a division, in fact, so we won't be able to grab it. We'll just cut them off from the supply there. And still just waiting on some of these divisions. So that has increased our stability, which means that we're going to have better factory and dockyard output, more political power gain, and a less consumer goods required. All right, so what do we want to get next? Could start working on the mission to the US and the mission to the Soviets. I think that's what we would work with because we don't really have... Yeah, we don't really have the ability to get either of these right, or this one right now. So there's not really any reason to get that. That lets us create factions. Not all that helpful. That doesn't help us either. And then again, we've already talked about these ones here. Depending on which route we go here, of course, the getting either one of these, war support or stability, would be useful. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the limits of these, the usefulness of those focuses for right now. So we can go ahead and do the mission to the Soviet Union, and I think that's the one we're going to do first. Some of these are helpful, but let's do the Soviets first just in case they capitulate. We don't have to worry about the United States capitulating anytime soon. Alright, so let's go and have this guy move here. I don't know which divisions are assigned here, but we're going to go ahead and take one of them. I don't know where he's at. Okay, there's that one. Let's get... Okay, so that tank is currently assigned there, so let's have him assigned to this province instead. Alright, and then that guy, we'll go to that. There we go. And he'll try and take that port for us. We do have to attack that division. That's not desirable. I would prefer to cut him off. But whatever, it's fine. We do got a military factory. Excellent. I think we just constructed one. So let's go ahead and get this assigned to the infantry equipment, which is what we need. We need to get as much infantry equipment as we can. In fact, why do we not have the decisions available? Can you only do one at a time? Just take a look here. Oh yeah, you can only infiltrate one state at a time. Okay, good to know. So now we do have an excess of infantry equipment now. So let's go ahead and build some more units. How are we doing on all the other equipment? Artillery's in excess. It's really just anti-air that we need right now. Okay, so we'd probably want to pull from artillery then and put it into anti-air, since that's what we are hurting the most on. So go ahead and change that up. That is going to require more resources, apparently, more steel, a lot more. So we will have to trade for that, which is a shame because, you know, we have such limited civilian factories. We did finish that military factory up. Can we build another one? I'm all the way over here. Let's just take a look. We cannot build any more factories. So we'll just continue working on those fortifications, even though we probably won't need them against the Chinese, but there's no reason not to build it up just in case. You never know what could end up happening, guys, where the Chinese pushes back or some crazy shit. So yeah, I think it would be good to prepare for any such occurrences. So let's go ahead and have these guys start pushing forward here. We've got a lot of troops here that could be fighting right now that aren't. So let's go ahead and make that happen. Have these guys attack over this way, and let's just have them attack right there. Lock those guys down, although, yeah, that's such bad odds. We'll stop it. All right, so they're attacking over that way. Let's have these guys attack over here. They're going right there. Let's go and attack these guys. And we are having to fight them in the mountains, which is unfortunate. Let's go and pull this back, because we are now being attacked in 2 provinces. Let's attack these guys. Try and get that port taken. And then we'll only need 1 more port to cut the Japanese off here, which is going to cause serious supply issues for them. Very serious supply issues. Let's go ahead and delete this and create a new one, so that when they're not doing anything, they will continue getting planning bonuses. And then let's just kind of take a look along the front, make sure that we are winning all of our attacks. And let's have these guys attack here. I'm not so much worried about cutting divisions off, guys, because we're about to cut everybody off. So that's the way I'm looking at it. Let's go and push forward here and push forward here. So yeah, I'm just not worried about it at this moment. Really just want to get this port taken. So let's go and attack over this way. And we'll try and cut that CAD division off. He's going to be salty as hell. He should have just got himself pushed back. Let's go and have this guy go up this way. And then yeah, we're just going to... We need to bring this light tank over here so that he can start beelining over to here. Let's have this guy go over here while we attack this CAD division. And we should be able to cut him off before we win here. Or that's the hope anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that province. Although we might face... Let's instead go this way. We'll cut that guy off, I suppose. Just because it's easy to do. He's defending. Let's go ahead and have... I guess this guy can attack here. Although, you know, it'd be better if we let a division move there first instead. Nobody here to stop this advance. Oops. So let's go and push forward there. And let's go towards that capital. See if we can't get that and get them to capitulate. That'd be nice. At the very least. Maybe be able to cut off some of their supply. Alright, let's go and attack here. And should hopefully get this province here very soon. Cutting that division off. It might not be soon enough, though. If we don't, yeah, this is... We're going to have to pull this back because he's not going to get there in time. Or maybe he will. Maybe. Ah, damn it. Shit. Alright, that did not work out. They're just short by it by a couple hours, man. That's real unfortunate. Alright, so attacking these guys. Let's have the tank. He's going here. Let's have him go up this way instead, since there is some resistance there. Alright, he's attacking up that way. We got a division here cut off. Let's go and have this guy grab this one, and he will attack that division there and get him destroyed. Let's go and push forward up here, wherever there's some openings. Let's go and attack there. In fact, we'll go and attack there first. Just close it. We're going to have to do it eventually anyways. Alright, let's see if we can't get that. Now, of course, we are going to have to attack these guys. Make sure they can't cut us off. That's okay. And let's attack these guys as well, because it looks like they might have been doing the same thing. We'll attack with 2 divisions. Make sure that we win there. Let's grab that capital up. And then let's see if they'll give us possession of any of these states. They do not have any control of any states yet, so we can't ask for them just yet, which is a shame. Because I really want control of some of this. I'm surprised they don't have control of any of these states at this point. You would think they would have. Maybe there will be enough to get it. Let's take a look. Of any... Oh, this is give control. My bad. Shh, I'm an idiot. I've been looking at the wrong one this entire time. Oh, Lord. I'm a dummy. Alright, I was wondering what was going on there. They will not give us control of anything. You greedy little bastards. Oh, that really sucks. I know they have 50% of the war support, but fuck shit, private. Or not of the war support, of the war participation, but yeah, that's some bullshit, man. So yeah, we're not going to get any part on our efforts here, but we still do need to make sure that the Japanese can't, you know, advance against China, because that would not be good. I'm gonna attempt to win here. Yeah, it's across a river, but we're gonna have to attack somebody more than likely. There's not gonna be a way to avoid attacking anybody. Let's go and attack these guys. Push forward here. They're already going forward there. Okay, going forward here. This guy did get cut off. Damn it. But we did get the capital, so there's that. We should be able to help them out there, though. Of course, if this division beats us, which he might, in 4 hours, looks like he would beat us there. All right, so we're gonna have to attack him. Oh, that's not gonna work either. All right, damn it. So we're going to have to connect them here then, in this particular instance. Let's attack these guys here. And I know this is across the river, but it's a weak cab division. We're just trying to liberate this guy here. Make sure that he gets supply. Yeah, he's going to take that province. Okay, let's go and attack him. Nope, that would not be successful. How about an attack here? That would be successful. All right, just make sure those units don't get destroyed. That would obviously not be good. Alright, so let's go ahead and push forward here and then here. In fact, let's instead cut these divisions off here. Let that guy go over there. Just making sure that all of our divisions are attacking somewhere where it makes sense to be. And yeah, there's just no way to really win. Oh, wait a minute, we can beat those guys. Excellent. Alright, so I should be able to liberate those guys just fine. And then that means I'm going to go ahead and start moving towards the capital then, since I know that they'll be getting liberated. Let's go ahead and help on this attack, since it looks like it's having some difficulty. It's moving pretty slow anyways. And it's going to be hard to defend the entire, you know, situation here. There's not really much I can do about that. But what we could do is go ahead and delete this and just hope they don't decide to advance forward at all. And then just take all of these divisions and assign them to this front now. so that we can have all 21 of our divisions fighting. Alright, so need to attack here, make sure they don't cut us off, and so that we can cut them off. Still attacking across here, just slow. Those guys are moving there, so let's have them go here next. This really slow going, guys, because I want to make sure I take advantage of all opportunities and such. So we did win in both of these, so we should have a little bit of thickness here. And I'm hoping taking that province there will force them to capitulate. I guess we'll find out here momentarily. So let's go and attack there. These guys are clearly not going to win there, so we're going to pull that back, which is a shame because that division will probably make it there, but whatever. We lose one province, it's fine. It doesn't cut us off. That's what's important. We could, of course... Oh, look at that. They decided to... They changed it up a little bit. All right, let's pull this division over to here, then. All right, so we are finally across here. Took them long enough. Let's go and have the tanks go here now, and then we're going to attack with this guy over there. We now have these guys cut off. Excellent. Let's go ahead and push forward across this territory here. And we're just really trying to get to this, to the capital right here. So it's not going to be enough to get them to capitulate, but we're going to try. These guys did win there. It was a fight in the mountains, though, so probably took higher casualties than necessary. Still winning in that attack. Just looking to make sure that all of our divisions are constantly moving. Could put this under AI control, but it would be much, much less efficient, guys. Way less efficient. So that's the reason why I'm not doing that. Almost got those two divisions destroyed. But yeah, we wouldn't be, wouldn't be able to like cut divisions off, doing it that way. These guys are attempting to liberate them, and they're just gonna get themselves cut off now. Yeah. Should be able to cut them off. Got the tank unit now coming down here. He's going to start grabbing all the key cities in Korea, as well as trying to get that port so that Japan will be completely cut off from supply. We do have the ability to infiltrate another province. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to want to continue infiltrating the same province that we've been doing, so we can try and get them completed, so that we'll actually get the communist uprising there. So let's go ahead and do that. Excellent. All right. Anything else we need to be aware of up here at the top bar that I might have missed? No, not really. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good to go. All right, so yeah, he's already got orders. Let's go ahead and have this guy take this province. Just make sure that these guys continue pushing forward here. We now have that city. Let's go after this one now, and just hope we don't get cut off. Have that guy grab that province while this guy is going to cut off all these divisions that are over here. Let's go this way and this way. And even if these aren't wins, the point is we're locking them down. We did get excavation. Excellent. So that might have helped with the steel. I don't know. We would want to get the last excavation now. Let's just go ahead and get it. We will hopefully be getting more resources soon. I wanted to take a look at... Yeah, it did help with the steel some. So we could pull it back if we wanted to get that civilian factory back. But you know what? We're just building... yeah, I mean, we're just building forts right now, so it's fine. I'm okay with the way things are. So let's see how we want to do this. These guys are going to be cut off from supply very soon. Let's go ahead and grab that province. Yeah, they're in a pretty bad situation there. And I'm going to ask again, see if they'll give me anything. They're not going to give me nothing. I can't believe I was checking the wrong one the entire time. Ugh. So that's super stupid. Alright, so these guys are going to go here, and then they're going to attack the CAD division. Or they're going to defend first, I suppose. And then they'll attack the CAD division. Alright, these guys are taking that, and here we go. Now they can attack the cavalry division. Alright, got that city. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and just beeline down to the port, and we'll take Seal on, on the way there. Let's go and have these guys push forward over here now. See if we can't cut them off. And excellent. They did capitulate. Fantastic. So... that means we don't have to fight their divisions anymore. Let's go ahead and get these Japanese divisions destroyed here. Should be fairly easy. Divisions here cut off as well, so we'll be getting those guys defeated soon. But let's go ahead and thicken this up a little bit. Yeah, I got those guys wrapping that up, and then we need to wrap these divisions up here as well. All right, so let's attempt to attack here. I don't know if we'll beat them or not. I suppose we'll find out. And we need to destroy that division there. All right, let's have him go over here, and then let's push forward over here. All right, just make sure that we constantly have people attacking. Should be able to get that wrapped up soon. Excellent. All right, let's go and push forward over this way now. Just trying to get Korea cut off. Really, we just need to cut off right here, and then they're cut off from supply. But I do want to get control of that port, if we can. Let's see how they're doing in the south. They're actually losing territory. Yeah, a lot of the territory that we gained for them, they've already lost. Wow. China's so garbage, man. AI China is so bad. Oh, alright. Well, whatever. Let's go attack these guys here. And then we'll attack this province and then this one, I suppose. Alright, so that guy's wrapping that up. This guy's wrapping that up, so let's put this one down here. And then this guy is going to destroy these guys here. Alright, excellent. So moving towards that city to try and seize control of that. Just making sure all of our divisions are currently attacking. And let's go ahead and get Korea. I guess the fastest way would be go this way. But let's get Korea cut off from the rest of the territory here so that they won't be able to get supply anymore. Alright, so that city is in our control. Let's go and push forward in these provinces. Alright, so that city's in our control as well. I don't think that'll be enough to capitulate them. We'll see. Let's just go and start taking territory at this point. That's what we need to do. And let's have this guy just... It's really just about taking territory now. Let's take a look and see how things are going over here. And send this guy in here. Attack those guys. Try and get that done. Alright. So, tank division, and they have capitulated. Alright, so I was wrong. I was saying that I didn't know if that was going to be enough. Seems that was enough. Alright, so we do need to go attack up there. Looks like there's a few Japanese divisions around here that need to get dealt with. Let's go ahead and destroy this guy. Have this guy push forward over here. So yeah, we're making very, very good progress, guys. This is going pretty well overall. Yeah, not bad at all. I don't know where all these guys are going. Stay over here. This is where I need you. I assume we have like divisions up here. Yeah, we have one division up there. Who is it? It's this guy. We can't really stop him right now since he's on the attack. Should be getting that wrapped up soon, and then we'll have this division attack over that way. This guy could wrap these guys up, and then let's have him help them out. Make it go a little bit quicker. Alright, it's making very, very good progress, guys. Yeah, should have them knocked off the continent. I don't know if it'll be the end of this episode, or before the end of this episode, excuse me, because we're getting kind of close towards the end here. But we'll see. Alright, and the tank division continues pushing down there to grab that port. And the reason why I'm going after the port, despite the fact that we've already cut them off here, is just in case there's any other divisions here that might be in Korea somewhere. So I think it would be worth it in those circumstances. Let's have that division come over that way. And then that guy's grabbing that. Okay, clearly we have too many divisions assigned over here. Let's have them go over that way instead. Alright, and then yes, one of these guys needs to go wrap that up though. Let's have this guy wrap this up, and this guy is going to wrap that guy. Well, he's not even needed. Alright. Let's instead just have him come over to this front then. Okay, those guys are taking care of that for us. Let's go and have this guy push forward over here. Almost down to the port now. Let's just make sure that somebody's going to every province here. Alright, so almost there. You can go ahead and wrap this up for us. And then Japan will be completely kicked off the continent. Yeah, we've already won here. Excellent. Very good to see. Won there as well. Need to get these territories here wrapped up. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have a division doing that. We'll just have this guy go over there. It might already be wrapped up by that point. I don't care, though. We'll go ahead and send... It's just 2 divisions, so it's fine. We won't need them to complete this. Alright, so let's go ahead and have... Let's go over this way. And just trying to get my points up by taking as many provinces myself that I can, so that we get as much occupation points as possible. Let's have this guy come down here. And what are you doing? Come over this way. Alright, so that hopefully we'll have a good percentage, good occupation percentage. That's the idea anyway. Alright. So these have already all been wrapped up. I think we have a division assigned to go take care of those. That's unnecessary. Let's go and extend this way. I doubt they're going to give me control of anything at all. Oh, wait a minute. We might be able to get something. Yeah, it was green like they might give me something. But you can see here they're saying no to everything. Okay, we can get control of Korea. All right. They'll give us Korea. I don't know what's all in Korea. Probably not much. Oh, look at all that steel. All right, so factories. We'll get 2 military factories, a civilian factory, and a dockyard if we take South Korea. While we'll get steel and tungsten if we take North Korea, which seems more useful at this moment. So you know what, we'll go for that. That also gives us room to build, and it's 1 civilian factory. But yeah, then we can get our civilian factories back that we're trading for steel right now. We're trading like 3 civilian factories for steel. So you're getting basically overall 4 civilian factories. And I think that's pretty useful. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go for. And maybe we'll get both. Maybe they'll give us both. Let's just ask for 1 for right now, North Korea. And what they give me South Korea as well. All right, we'll take both then. We don't have to make a choice. I thought they would only give me 1. They, for whatever reason, won't give me the rest because those are all core territory. That's why. They won't give up their own core territory. I got it. All right, so that has given us control of this territory, which is fantastic. That is super useful. We also have a dockyard, which we're just going to use to make convoys right now. Because yeah, there's no point on trying to build anything else at this moment. We do have 2 military factories get assigned. Let me just take a look and see how we're doing on all this equipment here. Still really short on anti-air. Let's put another one towards anti-air. And then let's put one towards artillery as well. Okay. And let's also build another one of these guys out. And do we have... We probably do have the infantry equipment to build one of our hidden tigers. So let's go ahead and do that. Here, and go train. We are short a little bit on the infantry equipment. How long until we're done? Because I want to make sure that we're able to do these. It's still 32 days. We might have the infantry equipment situation fixed by then, so that's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and continue pushing forward here. All this is now going into our hands, which is awesome. Very pleased with that. And then we'll send one of these guys this way, one of them that way. Yeah, I'm very, very happy that now this is in our hands. We will have to defend against naval invasions from the Japanese now, though, so that's something to consider. So yeah, we want to go ahead and make sure that we get control of all this as well. This is all in North Korea, so it should go to us. So it doesn't split, control of it, but you never can tell, because yeah, technically they have one right there that they shouldn't have. So let's go ahead and go, well, we want to make sure that we're attacking from our own territory. So let's bring this back down like so. And then we're just going to push forward up this way. And hopefully we can get this completed. Get all that in our hands. Alright, so this guy's going here. Let's have this guy go over here. And tanks are going to march up this way. Alright, so should hopefully have this wrapped up soon. Oh yes, that's right, our resources. We don't need to be trading for steel. So let's go and bring this down. That'll give us civilian factors, and the Hungarians are griping. Sucks that we lose political power because of that. I don't really care what they think. So yeah, we'll now be able to get these constructed a lot faster. We now have 7 civilian factories for building, but again, we don't really need those. We were just doing that because we couldn't build military factories. So let's build military factories, guys. Yeah, let's get another military factory in South Korea. And then we can work on the fortifications after that. Could also build the infrastructure up here so that we'll have more steel. Let's just take a look at how we're doing on steel. Yeah, we could use that. So that would be what we wanted to work on next. Just one infrastructure for right now. And then, yeah, whoever gets this done, I don't really care. Just wrap it up. And Korea will be in our hands now. All right, so that is fantastic news. And we will accept any lend-lease offers. We're now building up convoys as well. And Japan is still making progress down here. But again, I don't really care about the progress they make. These guys are actually done training, so we're going to want to stop them for right now. So what kind of sucks is that we will have to send some divisions down, keep some divisions down here, excuse me, for defending this territory. We are missing equipment. Oh, light tanks. Did we finally run through our light tanks? Almost. We have 25 left. We're not going to produce those right now, guys. Obviously. We have other priorities at the moment. So let's get this wrapped up. We did get the Soviet volunteer. Oh, we bypassed that. I wonder why. I wonder why both of these were bypassed. Yeah, all these were bypassed. So did we get them? I sure hope so. I guess we'll see. We can get the elite mountaineers. All right, I didn't know that one. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. All right, well, we're going to get that. Might as well, because I was going to get some mountain troops eventually. So yeah, we're going to get those. We do have the experience for getting them, actually. So maybe we'll do that here soon. Let's go and deploy these guys. And then that means I can take one of these divisions. And I think we're just going to have them... I almost just want to have them defend ports from Japanese invasions. I think that'd be the best way to make use of these guys. Yeah, let's have them defend ports. And we're going to have them have a garrison area here. And they're going to guard naval bases and attempt to lower resistance. All right, so that's what they'll do as we get them constructed. Oops. Oh, my bad. Shit, I'm an idiot. I meant to do a second army. My bad, guys. So let's fix this. I didn't mean to do this. We just want them guarding victory points. All right, so let's fix these guys. We will make them. We'll make them. No, we already have red. That's right. Let's make them pink, I suppose. Defensive army here, and then give them that order that I messed up. I was wondering why it was already had already been messed with here. Coastline, air bases. There we go. All right. So that'll be their job, and he should be moving over to there, and he's not. Huh, let me just take a look at this. Oh, supply. Okay. That's fine. Let's go and just have him take the railroads over there. All right, so now that we've taken over all Korea, let's go ahead and get these guys out. You can see supply is an issue. We're going to want to put them back in our territory. But first, you know what? We only really need to protect that one port for right now, I suppose. We could have some divisions up here to push forward against the Chinese on this front. So you know what? That's exactly what we'll do. We'll have a little bit of a front here. So let's create multiple fronts here. We'll have one on this border and then one on this border for invading into Chinese territory. So let's do this one first. So one here, although, nope, that did not work the way I wanted it to. Can I not wrap it all the way around? I might not be able to. It might not let me. Nope, we're gonna have to have multiple. All right, but that's a real shame. Real shame, I did not want to have to do it that way. Oh, Lord. Fuck you. They're gonna make this difficult for me, guys. So we're gonna have to 3 different fronts here. And then the one over here. So yeah, this is gonna be a kind of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is, guys. So let's go and make sure that our best divisions are assigned here. So we're gonna wanna make sure that we have, at least one for every province. So we're gonna want, let's see here, 3 good divisions here. Well, we can actually just keep those 3 divisions that are already assigned there. Let's go ahead and assign, 1, 2, 3, 4 divisions here. Actually, let's put these ones here, which would be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 6 divisions here. So there's 6 divisions there. And then we'll send 2, 3, 4 plus the tank. No. These 4 here, and then the tank will go here. Okay, he could just stay there. All right, and then we should have some divisions down here at the bottom. They should be able to occupy the rest of this territory here, hopefully. I don't know how many excess we'll have. We'll deal with that when we get to that occasion. For right now, let's just let them move as is, and then we'll see how it looks, how many spare divisions we have. Yeah, because we have 6 here. All right, so we actually do have some excess ones. So let's go and take like one of them, I think, and put them here. Although this is really not a priority, taking this territory up here now that I think about it. And they probably won't be defending it very hardcore. It'd probably be better to have him here, actually. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take him and put him right there. Alright, so they have canceled the Unleash with us. I guess they're probably giving us artillery, and we're kind of stacked on that. Alright, so that's actually a fantastic place to end the episode, guys. And this guy is now moving. Did I not take his... Yeah, I took his garrison. Not entirely sure why he's moving. Train, man. He must have already been sent on the move. Yeah, it must be what happened. Alright, so everybody should be, you know, taking the railroads to go to their locations. And yeah, that looks pretty good. China will now be able to concentrate on just this front here until we launch our attack on them. And then we'll probably be able to quickly get them to capitulate. They'll be a little bit more difficult because their capital is much further away. So here, now this is going to be more problematic, getting them to capitulate. I don't know, we'll see what we can do. Obviously, we still got a lot of infiltration missions I'd like to do. That'll also let us build up our troop numbers too. Because, yeah, we don't really have enough divisions yet. And, yeah, we'll take any lend leases they want to offer us for right now. Hopefully we don't have any supply problems with the many divisions as we're going to have in our one state now. We'll just have to see. But, yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. Oh, and Siam did just join their faction. But they'll probably quickly get conquered. Maybe. I don't know. They might actually make some progress here. Yeah, it's not impossible they can make some progress here. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. Hope you guys did enjoy it. We need to go ahead and get a mountain division built out, which does mean we have to research that. We don't have that researched just yet. With only 3 research slots, we're just so limited on what we can do here. Really need another research slot opened up, but of course, I don't think... Yeah, we don't have anywhere near enough factories, I don't think. Let me just take a look how many we need. We need 34 factories, so we need 10 more factories. So yeah, that's going to take a while to get that number. Unfortunately, we do have a little bit of room to build here. So while we, in fact, to me, just looks like we have a lot more room than I thought. Let me just take a look here real quick. Yeah, we could actually build. Yeah, we can actually build quite a bit of territory here, I think. Or excuse me, factories here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and let the infrastructure build up first, since we could use this steel, and then we'll start building factories here in North Korea as well. And that should really help us out because yeah, just Korea alone has given us quite a few factories. We got 3 military factories and 2 civilian factories, plus all these resources. So that was immensely helpful. That China was willing to agree to that. I doubt they'll be willing to agree to give us anything else, because this is all court territory, so they're not willing to give up their court territory, unfortunately. Which is a real shame. Which does mean that we are going to have to just live off of what we have here with these 3 states. But 3 states is better than 1, so quite helpful indeed. So made some progress this episode, and now we're going to be preparing. We're not going to help out with the war with Japan anymore. We're now going to start preparing for the war with China, building up lots of divisions, getting planning bonuses up. I'll actually have to build some lines here so we can start getting planning bonuses up, and mainly just focusing on infiltration and building units in order to prepare for the conflict with our allies. We're going to be leaving the faction and declaring war on them, and hopefully take advantage of this time while they fight Japan. So we'll see how it ends up going. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode, and thanks for watching, guys.